sing, brother. You can't have one without the other. That was two, yes.
Hello.
Hi,
I'm Crystal.
and I'm Kelly.
Welcome back to our channel, Falling into 40,
Yay.
where we navigate that uncomfortable gap between 30 and 40.
Yes.
Yes.
So today's video is Married versus Single, Part 2, the cons of being single.
That's all to me.
Crystal will start with the cons of being single, and today she has for you how many?
5 categories. Not cons, but categories. Just because, let's just lump them together. Okay? So I feel like the first con to being single is that it's just me. So always, no matter what, like for money or help around the house or support, you kind of just have, it's just you. So if something big happens to my car, like I have to sort that out. It's not like I can say to my husband, like, hey, my car broke. You gotta take that money out of your part of the bank account, not mine, because I don't have that much this week.
Yeah.
That's not how it works. It's like I have to figure that out. I have to figure out bills, and I don't have anyone else with me for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you run the risk of being a little too independent and getting a little set in your ways. So when you're by yourself and you have to do everything for yourself, you get stuck like that.
Yes.
So I'm very controlling sometimes, and I don't. And once this is the way it's done, I think it would be tricky to have someone come in and be a relationship partner with me, because I'm like, that's not how you do it. That's not how you do the dishes. Like, that's great that you want to do them, but it's not. It's not how it works. So I feel like you run the risk of getting a little set in your ways.
You definitely do. I would say my mother is definitely set in her ways, and she will never have a man live with her and mess up her systems.
Right.
Yeah, I think you're maybe a little bit more bending. Maybe
I
than you
hope so.
fear. I don't think you're quite so unbending.
I hope so. You definitely have a smaller family. So in my family, it's my parents. I have a younger brother and me. That's it. So I have cousins and etc. But we're not as close as we once were, and that's fine. Like, everyone moves places, etc. You grow up, you move on. People have their own lives and families. But when you're single, you don't have that extended family. You don't have in-laws. One day when my parents are no longer with us, it'll just be my brother and I. And thankfully, I'm very lucky because I have friends who have become family.
Yes.
But it still doesn't change the fact that it's still just me.
Yes. So literally, being single
is being
sucks
single
because you're single.
You're single, singular. That's
Yes.
the whole definition between single and plural.
Yeah.
Plural marriage is another thing we could talk about, but
Another day.
another day. Another category of being single, of a con, is, that whole sex, romance, intimacy kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we talked about in the pros that when you're single, you're not relegated to one member. When you're single, that still means I don't have it when I want necessarily, just because I can.
And there's not really intimacy attached to a one-night stand.
No, that would just be would just be sex, right?
Yeah.
Which for some people that works, and good for you. But I don't think anyone. Well, maybe some people want that all the time, but it's not my outlook, not my future dream right there. Romance, intimacy. You don't have anyone to share your hopes and dreams with, and your secrets with, and. No one's sending you flowers on your birthday, that kind of thing. Just the little things that make you feel nice and special and thought of. So if I have 85 Facebook friends, they're all wishing me a happy birthday, but I see 10 of them, maybe. Yeah. So that's very nice. Thank you for that. I like it. It makes me feel good. But all 85 of you didn't send me flowers, so.
Yeah. That one special someone who's permanently in your corner, which I am permanently in her corner.
Permanently. I'm so lucky.
But I get it.
Yes. Yes. Probably the third most annoying con to being single, the category of body image.
Okay.
So when you're single, you really have to care if you're looking to attract
Yeah.
a relationship partner,
Yeah.
you really have to care what you
Yeah,
look
you're
like.
trying to put on the effort to attract a man.
Yeah. Like if I was like 34 and like I've been married for 10 years, maybe I don't care if I am like going gray because I already have a man. So it doesn't matter. He loves me for me.
Yes.
But when you first meet someone, you want to look good and you want to, you know, have your makeup done and your hair done.
Put your best face forward.
Yeah, you don't want to scare him right away and be like, this is what I look like when I'm going to be 85 because I'm going gray at 33. Like, do you really want to show that part off right away? I don't know. Maybe some people do. Some people don't care and that's cool. Like if you have the utmost confidence to just literally live like you every day, I am so jealous of you because I have a lot of confidence.
You do.
But I still care if my eye makeup is proper or if I have a good lipstick on before I'm going out on a date. The last two are probably to me the biggest.
Yeah.
So the fourth category I would say would be the stigma of being single, especially at this age, especially being in your 30s, approaching 40. Like I know I'm only 33, but still, it gets really, really annoying when your family is consistently like, oh, do you have a boyfriend yet, Crystal? No, oh, that's okay. You still have time. Like, thanks, Janet. I know I have time. And my husband will be a lot nicer than yours.
Or why haven't you found a man yet?
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking.
Yeah. Like, I'm trying. Like, I meet nice guys, but they're just not necessarily for me. That's the other thing I hate, too, is when people are constantly like, well, maybe you're too picky. And no, I'm not. I just know what I'm worth and what I deserve. So I'm not going to settle for less just to have a man in my life. I'm not going to settle for less just to not be alone. I'd rather be alone and happy than with someone and miserable for whatever reason.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's the story of every divorce. So is it worth having a wedding and getting married to the wrong person when you vaguely, somewhere in the back of your mind, kind of know that it's not going to work out just to get a couple babies and then a divorce? Was that worth the emotional toil?
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
But it's tricky though too, because when everyone starts saying that to you, you feel a little like left behind, like almost like you're a little slow on the upkeep, right? Like everyone else you know is married with kids, and you're just like, oh.
Yeah, they tick off the lifestone or the milestones, the bridal shower, the wedding, the baby shower, the baby.
Right.
Yeah.
So I saw a quote recently it was this big long thing. I won't say it. Maybe we'll post it. But it was just like, you know, Tokyo is 4 hours ahead of you. This is that. Blah blah blah. Like you're not behind. You're right on schedule. Like you're right on your time frame. Yeah. So I kind of love that.
Yeah.
The last con, I would say, the last category is kind of just like missing out, feeling a little like you're missing out on things in life sometimes. Like if you're traveling alone or with friends or with family, but you're not getting that like trip with your special someone. Yeah. And, you know, like you're not having a big wedding or a big party, and, you know, you kind of feel like the odd man out when you're with your friends, like a little bit like I'm very used to third wheeling. I'm getting good at it. Like it's cool.
She blends
all of my friends are married, so.
It's questionable whether we're in, you know, polyamorous relationships when she's around.
Kind of love that. Some people have asked questions now. But yeah, so it's a little stuck. Sometimes you feel like a little stuck, and you're just like, well, you know, maybe I'm missing out on something. Like not necessarily, but you know, when it's something you're looking for, when you're looking to have a relationship and to, you know, maybe get married one day, you feel a little like, well, hey. It's like that Charlotte quote from Sex and the City, right? Like, I've been dating since I was 15. I'm exhausted. Where is he? Yeah. Like that. Yeah. Very much so. And it's not true for everyone. Like, being single is a super awesome part of your life. And I like good for the people who have decided that they want to remain unattached forever. I have family that never got married, never had kids, and they're like happy as a clam. Yep. But for me, that's just, I hope that's not on the cards. Like, for me, that's not where I want to be. Yeah. So. And that's fine. Yeah. If you watched our first video, there's a disclaimer in there saying, basically, you know, we don't judge you if you want a single life, if you want a married life, if you want to have non-husbands. We don't judge that. No, do it. You do you. Yeah, you do you, boo-boo. So now we'll, like, move on to some happier cons. Happier? Well, I don't know. Because you're married. You
See,
found a
this
man.
is all about perspective, and
It's
her,
all about
and
perspective.
she imagines marriage to be happy.
I'm like, you got cons? To me, there's still pros because you have a husband.
I wonder if I should just stop this recording and then collect my thoughts right now.
Yeah, you totally can. You okay?
Yep.